generate that YouTube, I take the code from it, which I'm going to do right now to show us live. This time I'll put the live one. Okay, you can see it now. We're screen sharing now. You see it now? Okay, let me screen share. You see it, right?
Yeah.
It's like a 20-second delay.
Yeah.
Now, since you're a panelist and you're not starting the YouTube, you won't have access.
Okay.
There won't even be a YouTube started. If they don't start it, and you don't start it, you can't start it. They won't.
So can I just share my screen, and then can you kind of walk me through where these links are?
Yeah.
Okay, let
Hold on.
me share my screen here.
Okay, do you want to send me a Zoom and go through it that way?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, why don't you hook yourself up with the channel? Hook yourself up with the channel anyways. Let's do that.
So here's my
Because
channel.
you should do that anyways. You should hook up your Zoom. Do you have a paid Zoom?
I don't know if it's paid, but it's through the university, I thought. I thought it was through the university.
Oh, okay. Because you kind of have to have control of your Zoom if you want to hook up the YouTube channel. So
How do I know if it's my Zoom versus?
Yeah, again, the university. Then you have to go to the university. Oh, bullshit. Oh man.
How do I know this is my Zoom versus generic? You know,
Okay,
actually,
if you open your Zoom up,
basic.
I don't think you have a paid one
It says basic.
because they don't want. They don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you can connect to Facebook too. Yeah.
No, it says basic. I think this is it says meetings you host with 3 or more people will be limited to 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, that means it's not paid. So, it definitely has to be paid. To televise, you have to have a paid account. But you can chat with your friends with Zoom, a bunch of people, up to 100 people, but you can't televise on the internet with Zoom. That's when I saw Zoom and it had the connection to YouTube. I go, man, they've got it. We can televise.
And how much do you have to pay? How much do you have to pay for your Zoom account?
$50 a month.
I'm sorry?
It's worth it. You use it so much. I use it so much.
Yeah.
It's
how much
a solid
was it?
program.
How much is it, you say?
$50 a month.
Oh, $50 a month. Okay. Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's well worth it if you do any live broadcasting.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
I worked with Google for a long time. Google Hangout, it's another platform. They didn't do anything with that for years. They didn't improve it. Zoom is on top of the game. These guys are good. They're very, very good. Yeah, they know their stuff and they fix things fast. The customer service was bad because of COVID, but it's getting better. But they're the future
Oh yeah.
because they stand on top of things.
Yeah,
They're
my
not
department,
doesn't
my department is still using WebEx, which is awful. You know.
get it. Yeah, well, of course, I'm kind of prejudiced because I do these all the time, but but uh, universities will realize the value of these. I mean, it's like having a studio, like building a multi-million-dollar studio in your university without
Hmm.
building a studio. All you do is put a couple computers there, and that's your
Hmm.
studio. And you could make it, I mean, a university could make it big if they invested correctly and they promoted it and they encouraged their faculty to put their videos on it. And universities could actually monetize it eventually
Yeah.
and basically charge for people when people look at they get advertising
Yeah.
fees.
Yeah.
And it's some people make good money doing that.
Yeah.
But I think the only thing you can ask them is, I mean, it's the last ditch effort. Hail Mary is that, will you put it on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Maybe you might get lucky. We might get lucky. All it would take is a phone call from her to the IT guy to say, please put James Leo's Zoom on our neurovascular channel
Hmm.
of Stryker.
Yeah.
You might get lucky. We might get lucky.
Let me see how many channels they have here.
Okay. Yeah, open that up. There's a bunch there. Keep going. See, they have a bunch. Okay. Acute care. There's neurovascular.
Hmm.
You have any in there?
Whoops. Shoot. What did I just do? I mean, this is all. Let's see what this is. Neuro Elite Fellows Program.
That they made?
Oh, this is their marketing stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they know what channels are.
Yeah.
They may not know the embedding part, making televising. Maybe they think they're old school. It's just a place to store the videos.
Yeah.
You can store them, but you can also make them live. I mean, so you have a studio. There you go, $1 million studio. Boom.
Yeah. So, but in order to make it live, I have to be the host, you say.
Yeah.
And in order for me to be the
Or
host,
have access.
I need the special
Or have
page.
access.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, I guess in order for me to be the host, I need my own account, you're saying.
Yeah, or you need them to cooperate with you and make the changes. But I don't think they're gonna want to go into your YouTube channel or my YouTube channel or anybody else's. I think the minute that we start talking that, they'll say, no, we want to put it on our channel.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Maybe they don't even know. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're concentrating on doing their other stuff.
Yeah.
But maybe they might say.
So let
"Hey, we're
me
interested in this."
Let me ask you. So for this UNESCO thing, which channel is UNESCO was the host, right?
Yeah, they put it on their channel, and I'll show you exactly what we did. I mean, it's a good example of what you're saying, of what we're. Let's see here.
Because I gave a lecture. Ah, here it is. I gave a lecture for them, and I see it here on YouTube.
Oh, okay, so that's is that Stryker?
No, this was the UNESCO,
Oh,
Walter
okay.
Dandy
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's the channel. That's the channel. There's yeah, that's it. That's it. You got it. That's the channel.
Yeah,
That's their
so
channel. So
so the
what I did with them is they put it on their channel, okay, and I just go into that video like this. It's all public. I just go into the share, take the code and put it on my page. And not even talk to them. They put it on, don't even talk to them, and it happens.
but
And
I see. So you put it on your page after it's done recorded.
yeah, after no before wow, I can also put it on after too. I can also copy the video, the code, and have a copy of the video. However, when it's live, that code works to show it live too. So it's not only stored code, it's live code.
I
So
see.
that so this broadcast, I I probably telecast it. Okay. And they said, John, we're televising James at a certain time. And they know that I know how to get it from there. I know the channel. They just started. And when they started your video, your little icon went down here. It says live. It would say live.
Hmm.
So uh, yeah, it'd be nice if we get their Striker YouTube channel. And maybe we would start something. Small chance, but
Yeah.
maybe they'd say, "Hey, this way we can go live with other stuff too."
So you're telling me these kids started they were the hosts and therefore they were
Yeah,
able
they
to
one of their teams started a Zoom wherever they are, and probably in Mexico City. Okay, they started the Zoom. They hooked it. They probably hooked it once to their channel, and they don't have to hook it up anymore, just once, so that every Zoom they do, they start the Zoom and then they click on the button that says live on YouTube and not more. They have an option. Put it on YouTube or put it on Facebook.
you can't do both. You can only do one or the other?
Just one or the other. Just one or the
Okay.
other.
But you can only see those options if you're the host of the Zoom.
Yeah. You won't see it unless that's what you're paying for, really. You're paying
Can,
for the option to put it live.
can you show me on your screen where those buttons are? And let's pretend you are the Zoom host and you're gonna pretend you're the neurosurgeon giving the lecture and you're going to broadcast your hosted Zoom on your YouTube live channel. Can you show me where those buttons are? How you would do it? I'll stop my screen share here.
I thought that was my screen share. Geez, I don't know. I'll be able to show you this. It's at the bottom. Okay, let me take this. I gotta take a picture. Yeah. Could be creative with this. Ah, got it. Okay, got it. Good. Okay. Okay. You see the bottom of my screen, it looks different than yours.
Okay.
There's more over here at the far right.
Mm-hmm.
That more.
Yeah.
Okay. If I open that, it would say go live on YouTube, go live on Facebook, and go live on Workplace, which is something else.
Okay.
So, and you wouldn't have that option if you did not have a paid Zoom.
Okay. And so when it says go live on YouTube, how does it know which YouTube channel to broadcast from? Is it already pre-programmed in your account or?
No, you have to hook it up. You initially, the first time, you have to open that more, and you have to hook it up to your YouTube channel. And you can hook it up to any YouTube channel you want. I've never done it. I only do it on mine, but I've never got into that really televising to other people's YouTube because I put it on, all my stuff on my
Oh,
channel.
so maybe I can tell them to, so I can tell them to hit more and then connect it to my YouTube channel.
No, to their YouTube, to their YouTube channel. As far as them connected to your YouTube channel, you could try that, but I don't think that they would have to go through exactly what I said, that more, and then that have to hook the striker. I don't know if they do that. That would be you could try it if you want. I think it's more likely to ask them to put it on one of their channels.
Uh-huh.
It would save a lot of, I putting it on your channel. You'd have to sit down with the tech. You'd have to get with the tech and say.
Don't you, so I don't understand how you hook it up
And
to
lead
any
them through.
YouTube. I don't understand after you hit more and you say go live on YouTube, how does it know which channel to broadcast it on? Do you have
You
to,
got to hook it up. You got to set it up.
and how do you
Set it
how
up.
do you how do you
When
do
you
that?
click on that more on YouTube, or no, it says go YouTube live. Okay, then the first time you set it up, you have to go to your YouTube account, and you have to link it to Zoom, and that link stays. For them to change their link to their YouTube, I think it would be a pretty big, not a big task, but it'd be a pain for them to, you know what I mean?
So this is
I don't
weird.
think
I there's a button that says live on YouTube in the upper top. I guess that's,
Try it. Go try that.
so I'm hitting this, right? And then it takes me to this. Can you see my screen?
No, you gotta. Let me get off the screen share. Hold on. You want to screen share? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I hit the button on your screen share. This live YouTube button is what I hit, and it took me
No,
it
that's
took me to
nothing.
this page.
That just says that you're on YouTube live. That's nothing. What time is the webcast? 5 o'clock? 7?
It's 7 p.m.
Okay. Well, try to touch base in the morning, and the two options say, would you consider your staff or whoever does the YouTube? They've got to have someone that knows what they're doing as far as Zoom, because
Yeah.
they're going to call you, right? They've set it up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they sent me a Zoom. They sent me a Zoom link to log into.
Oh, okay, so you really don't talk with them that much. They just send you some instructions and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to the educational rep today, and we just went over my slides, but that's about it. She sent me the Zoom link.
Yeah, she's gonna have to hook you up to, have to hook you up to the engineer or whoever starts the Zoom
Yeah.
at Stryker, whoever
Yeah.
starts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could put me on with him. If you say, will you talk to, you could call me your engineer. Will you talk to my engineer, my web engineer, John, that wants to see what he can do.
Right. Right.
That would be great. If you could hook me up with them, and I'd be glad to talk to them. And I'm glad to explain why it's a good thing for the revolution in the digital age to change with the video storage. And I mean, man, they're getting good videos, and just to waste them, it doesn't make sense.
Right. Right. Huh.
They'll discover it. It may take a little bit. They'll discover it. Most neurosurgical societies are discovering it.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to get a channel. Like even at WFNS, I had to make an anatomy channel for them or help them guide make an anatomy channel. But you know, Pedro, the webcast they have, that great webcast, WFNS.
Yeah. This is the one with Iman, Kanan, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Benish.
yeah. Vlad and the whole crew. I, yeah, they didn't know how to set it up. I had to help them set it up.
And
How
so
to hook it to
who is the actual host? Do they have a tech guy that does it, or?
Pablo. I think I don't know for sure, but I think Pablo has something to do with it. I did most of my him.
Yeah.
But even the WFNS, of course they know it now, but I mean, initially they didn't get the fact you had to put it on YouTube to be live.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we had the two options out. Put it on their YouTube channel or letting you televise it in your YouTube, but please help me set it up.
Yeah.
And I'll be around if you can just say, John, you're gonna be around an hour to talk to the engineer or whatever.
Sure.
The
Okay.
next time will be better. The next time will be better because I think we'll be able to talk to him.
Yeah.
And not be under the gun. Well, I'll try it. I'd love to tell it tomorrow at the last minute, and we'll try it to the last minute. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
I think I need
But I
to
like the
figure
spirit.
out. I think I need to figure out how to set up my own Zoom paid account.
Well, you need to buy it first, obviously.
I'm just trying to figure out with the Rutgers Zoom if that's considered a paid account or is that just a basic free account.
Probably say, I doubt if they let anybody televise, but you can explore it. You can explore it. Okay, go into Zoom. Go into that and see. They'll probably make a description of what you can do and what you can't do. Okay, see, you can, okay, go to the bottom. You can access your account by navigating to. Go to your account. Can you go to your account? It'll tell you what to.
Where do I go? This one, sign in?
Figure, yeah, just register your, yeah. Go through register your.
I think I already registered. Let me just.
Go to configure. Go to configure. I know this always happens.
Okay, this looks like this is my account, right?
Yeah, okay, you want to see if you can start a webinar, right? Okay, click on the webinar option on the left Yeah. You may be able to start. Okay, what is the webinar?
Oh,
Oh,
10,000
start. User
attendees.
management. Okay, be careful when Zoom talks about numbers. You don't need a lot of the stuff they offer, but people are buying blindly. Uh, Webinar can be added to any paid plans. Now, do you have a pro? You don't have a pro. The pro is the one, I doubt. Okay.
I think we have EDU,
Otherwise,
EDU, university.
you can be added to any paid plans. Okay, go on the one of the options, account profile. Okay, go into on your left, see what's in there. Member, education, down below, support information, account number. Okay, 10 training report, settings. Go for settings above the account profile. Yeah. No, no, that's not a paid account. You don't have nearly the number of options. I was hoping they give everyone paid accounts. That's how you set up. See, all your options are disabled. Well, let's see if you can start. Okay, put schedule a meeting at the very top. Schedule a meeting. See what happens. Okay, yeah. Okay, go to the very bottom and very bottom. Click save. Save. Okay, click start this meeting. Oh, but you're on Zoom now, right? So you wouldn't be able to start that meeting. But it looks like you could open a meeting. Hey, why don't you start a meeting and send me a link?
Okay.
Okay, the way, do you know how to do it now?
No,
Just what you did. Okay, let's go back again to the meeting. Go back to the meeting again.
See, where was that page? Ugh. I lost that
No.
page. Where did it go?
It's there. Just
Okay.
okay.
Host a
It says
meeting?
joining me. What host a meeting? Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Go to webinars. I'm sorry. Go back. Cancel. Yeah. Webinars. There we go. Okay. I guess you can't start webinars. You can start a meeting. Meetings, I don't know anything about. I don't think you can broadcast them.
Aren't meetings and webinars the same? No?
No, they're different. Meetings, I don't believe you can televise those. They're designed for corporate meetings and that kind of stuff. Internet.
Oh, maybe I need to contact the admin to allow me to enable webinars.
Yeah, Yeah, talk to them. That's another possibility. If they say, yeah, you can have option to do a webinar. Maybe you do. Give them a call. Give them a call and say, hey, can you enable my account to do a webinar?
It would be this guy, right? Heller DJ at Rutgers. It's probably this guy. IT desk help.
So you want to, okay, let me show you how to do a webcast to start
Okay.
a webinar, and let's see if you can call me. Okay, what you do is you go to the webinar. Let me go back to that page. Hold on.
Are we looking at my screen or yours?
Yeah, yeah, I'm looking at your screen. Could you stop it there? Okay. All right, let me. Okay. My screen share. And this is how you schedule a meeting. Or I'm sorry, webinar. Okay. Now I go, you see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I go to webinars. Okay. If I want to do one right away, I just put schedule webinar. You see that? Schedule webinar.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to the very bottom. I want to schedule this. If I schedule it right away, it's for doing it now. I click that. And then I click start this webinar right there. I can't do it now because I'm already doing a Zoom.
Okay.
So let me go through that again. Okay, go to webinars. Once the webinars, it'll ask you to schedule it, right?
Mm-hmm.
For our purposes, I just want you to do it right away. You could schedule it, of course. You put the time, everything else, and it works really good. However, when you're doing right away, all you do is go right down to the schedule, which we'll do it right now. And then I click on that, start, and then open.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yeah. So you want to try that? You can be texting with me during it while you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have that webinar function, because when I click on webinars,
Yeah, I doubt if you do too. I just wanted to double check.
yeah,
Because I don't think they'd give it unless you had special permission,
yeah,
like you were maybe lecturing in the university or giving presentations there. They'd probably enable you to start a Zoom.
yeah.
Like there's a group I attend meetings a lot, and they have a place, a Zoom room set up where people can log in, and it's set up that way. But people would just log into their Zoom.
Hmm.
But that's a private meeting. It's not.
Yeah.
So we straight there. We know what we're doing. You want to try that right now, or do you want to just accept the fact?
I think,
webinars,
yeah, I think I'll just accept the fact. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think they would enable you to start a webinar.
Here's what I have. This is interesting. It's if I look at my profile, it shows my personal link, personal ID, and my license type
You don't see the,
is
you don't,
meeting. I
yeah,
have
license, what's it say?
meeting.
User.
User can host meetings with unlimited minutes for up to 300 participants. User can host meetings with unlimited for 500 participants, but it doesn't give me webinar.
Yeah, you don't have it, yeah.
So I think I have to contact the IT person,
Enable it.
see if they can enable webinar function.
Well, you should do that anyways,
Yeah,
no matter what happens tomorrow. You should link as soon as you can, if you can get them to give you access to their YouTube channel. Because you could be televised on their YouTube channel, the Rutgers YouTube channel. Now that would not be difficult, would it? Would that be difficult? I don't think so.
well, I don't I want to keep my material on my own channel.
Oh,
I want to be able to take it
okay. Well, there you
with,
go. There you
I want
go.
to be able to take it with me wherever I go, you know.
Okay, there you go. You need to buy.
I may not be with Rutgers forever, but I want to keep my own property, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just get a Zoom, 50 a month. It's worth it.
Yeah.
You're gonna use it a lot.
Okay, so if I pay 50 a month and I have my own ability to host my own
Then we don't
webinar.
go through permission bullshit. You want to
Yeah.
start one, you start one.
Yeah.
Anytime you want, as many as you want.
Right.
And it's
And
easy to store. I mean,
I
after
can
you're
host
done,
I can
there it
host
is. It's on
I
your
can
channel.
host my I can host my own conferences.
Yeah,
That's not Rutgers sponsored. It's just my own. There's no CME involved. It's just free education.
yeah. You can do that. You can pretty
Yeah.
well do what you want.
Yeah.
I think it's going to take a bigger part of education in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah.
Variations of this,
Yeah.
and I think we're going to spend a lot of our time on things like iPads, wireless stuff. This video platform will continue to develop,
Yeah.
and little things will be added, and little screens of people popping in and out. I think
Well,
screens will be on the.
I tell you what I want to do. I want to be able to record myself giving my own talk and using that for patient education to help market the services I can provide to patients. So, for example, let's just take, for example, I belong to this paraganglioma support group. And it's a small group of patients who have, paraganglioma, which is a very rare tumor, but they're always asking questions and they don't know who to go to, and they keep going to the same 2 or 3 people when I read their chat room conversations. And so I want to just create a lecture like Zoom where I'm showing my slides and my pictures in the corner, and then I could post it live on YouTube, and I can sort of create sort of an open house where they can ask Q&A or whatever, or I can just take the YouTube link once it's done and post it on their support group site so people can watch it. So can I do that through Zoom?
Yeah, well, actually, you can do that through Facebook. You can do it through anything, but you can definitely do it through Zoom. I work with an Argentinian neurosurgeon, Rolando Cardenas. He has interactive videos with his patients that can tell a story about something he wants to illustrate a point, and give their history, talk to them, and televise it live. And other people will come, patients will come, ask questions. I had I still have a Parkinsonism education group from Ecuador that I do for a friend, and they're doing very well. And we just have live webinars on Parkinsonism, and it's a lot of patients that come to it and ask a lot of questions. I think it's a great patient education tool. And you in your office, you can coordinate with your staff to let patients know about videos or call. I mean, if you get the staff on your side to call groups of peoples when you have a webinar about a certain thing, like paraganglioma or whatever, to let them know that you're giving a webcast, so they come and they participate. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I bought the domain name rarediseases.tv.
Uh-huh.
And what I wanted to do with that was because this platform is made for those diseases because they're all over the place. They're not one concentration. Perfect for the internet. That's all you need. But it would take so much time. Those organizations, I work with a couple of them. Man, it's so difficult. And trying to get 50 of those groups together to do the rare disease show, it's doable. When I have the time and money, I'm going to do it because it's made for it. For them in Alaska, wherever they're at, to get their internet and talk to people with the same problem in Japan. You know, it's unbelievably useful for that type of thing. But too much administration, too much paperwork, a lot of labor getting something like that going. But it'll be done eventually.
Yeah.
And a lot of these groups, they live in the past. They have 1 or 2 meetings, they collect $250, and that's it. And they may have an in-person meeting, right? And technically they're in the past. To get them together, what's a Zoom? I don't know what a Zoom. And get these groups, they know what Zoom is now, but it's certainly you can use it for your patient education.
Right.
Giving patients videos to watch after their operation.
Yeah.
You've had this operation. I want you to watch video I made of this particular problem.
Yeah.
You can use it for patient education. And what I think hasn't been explored, and I think you kind of mentioned it, is for a neurosurgeon that's done an operation, that videoed it, to sit down with residents and go over the video that they made. I don't know if you've done much of that.
Mm-hmm.
You do much of that, of going over the intraoperative video?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'll, if the resident shows interest in the particular case and they want to go over the video, edit it for a case conference or publication, they'll go and edit it, and we'll watch the edits together, and I'll tell them, what to include, what not to include, and then I'll narrate the video, if it's going to be published.
Well, how about having a group of residents there and going over a case that was interesting and just discussing it with the residents, the 10 of them. And you stop the video, you move forward, you kind of coaching them through the video.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. I think you have to have
that.
you have to have the video pre-edited, so it's not so long that you can skip to the right points.
Well, you could control it. You could stop. Okay, you could say, okay, this is where I did this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop and talk, and stop the video and say, okay, I want to talk about why I made this.
Yeah, that's kind of what Michael Lawton does with his Barrow Base Camp. Have you seen that series?
No, I haven't seen that, but teaching method to be able to stop the video and discuss it with panelists.
Yeah.
So, eventually you'll get your own channel, and you won't have to worry about, asking permissions and stuff. We're starting a French grant rounds Saturday, and we have a Croatian grant rounds. A lot of people are coming now.
Yeah.
And not many people are doing things. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be full.
Yeah.
Not so far.
Yeah. Well, we have 300.
You coming to Michael's tomorrow?
Yeah, I registered. Yeah, I registered. I like listening to him and Ali speak. Learn some pearls from them.
Yeah, I didn't talk to them directly together, but I suspect that they want to really reach the third world, uh, and not just America.
Yeah.
Because they know that a lot of my audience is not American. They've got to know that, and
Yeah.
they know it's mostly foreign. But I think they really want. I think Dr. Krish wants to show off his Arkansas Neuroscience Center, and Mike wants to show off Barrows. And why not? Why not? Great,
Hmm. Yeah, that's great.
great. And I think they know there's a future in it for both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's a big part of Arkansas because people come and they go away and they're gone. I mean, all these people, why don't they keep them in a network? Make a Arkansas neuroscience channel and
Mhm.
and tell us everything they do, which I'm sure they're doing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't tell you their motive, but I suspect they want to reach. They really want to reach the third world. They saw the way we're reaching China,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I think everyone's interested in reaching China eventually.
Yeah.
It's so many people. You I don't know how retaining because I tried to go there,
Yeah.
but the people so honor us,
Yeah.
and the hospital didn't do a damn thing to help me.
Yeah.
And they were very incommunicative. There's a huge language barrier. Have you been to China?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Huge language. I mean, you get away from the coast. There's not many people that speak English.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
In the medical field, anyways, I had a hard time. It took us took a act of God to get you online because they wouldn't. I would think they would build them a suite, a video suite.
Yeah.
No, they're way behind.
Yeah.
They weren't even given I was using Wi-Fi. A guy like that was televising all over the world, and they was using Wi-Fi. But it was okay. He made it through. He's a trooper. He did it.
Yeah.
He did. And now he's very interesting in introducing what Western neurosurgery has done to China. He's dedicated to that, to education. And we had a dynamite webinar. This was the best webinar we've ever had. It was on neurosurgery. And it was so great to see a PhD networking with Ben Yu and the chief of the biggest neurosurgery hospital in Shanghai, in Beijing. They were on the screen with the artificial intelligence guy. I mean, that's it. Bingo.
Yeah.
That's it. The connection. Ben saying, I'm interested in your work because they're looking for collaborators, right? Wouldn't need a better guy in the world to talk to about hooking up with artificial intelligence in China. I mean, he's got 150 neurosurgeons on staff, and he's interested in artificial intelligence. That's a home run. That's a home run. All that information he's going to have. And he knows it too. That's why Buffalo wants collaborators, because they want 9 centers around the world for their information for their studies and what they're trying to do. And so for them to get into China is a home run.
Yeah.
They're going to get numbers. They're
Yeah.
going to get numbers. They're going to get intelligence.
Yeah.
It's just hooking it up.
Yeah.
And that was a fantastic webinar, introducing someone from one to neurosurgery
Yeah.
and having them move forward and collaborate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, great, John. Thanks for all your help. And if
Glad
there's
to see you're
time,
interested, and I'll be glad to explore things and
yeah.
try things. I really want to. I want to cut out. I want to change advertising. I want to change a lot of things, you know, and have the consumer go directly to the person that builds the machine.
Yeah.
And go on a conversation with them, have the advertiser show it around, not the advertiser, but the manufacturer show them around machine, and cut out the advertiser. I would like to do that,
Yeah.
you know, and do things different with
Yeah.
this platform, shake things up,
Great.
and we can explore, we can try things, we can
Yeah.
push.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
But
Okay.
just think, any ideas you have, you know, let's try it. So,
Sounds
yeah,
good.
you may get lucky if you want to ask them about the YouTube channel, but I would suggest going and look. Can you please put it on your neurovascular channel?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's the best shot. That's the best
Okay.
shot.
Okay. I'll touch base with Melanie again tomorrow.
Any question or anything else, just let me know.
Okay. Sounds good. Good
Okay,
to see
James.
you.
Thanks a
All
lot.
right. Okay. Good night.
Good night.